Thanks for listening to this 1 month spiritual cleansing, the Anti-Resolution Revolution month of January 2025. In conclusion, there's going to be one last power pill here to get you going, to clear your head, to set you on a new path, get you in the right lane for a while. So you of all people, filled with the Spirit, can actually do some real damage in this world. Good stuff. I mean that good. Welcome to God's Love for the Unlovable, Gospel Rant. I'm Dr. Bill Senyard with Gospel App Ministries. We've taken a month break from Vagabond Diaries, but in the next one, February 2nd, we're going to be back with the story of Hank. I'm going to say more about that in a moment. Thanks for the positive feedback on Vagabond Diaries. Keep sending this to your friends and relatives and teens at churches. Let's get that dialogue going. It's time to start telling stories better, particularly when they're hooked with Jesus. Yeah? And thanks for the positive feedback on this Anti-Resolution Revolution month. It seems to resonate with a lot of folks. Yeah? And the reason we did it now is to get going on the right foot. Instead of you saying, I'm going to work harder to get this thing done for God's sake, instead we go, God, I realize in 2024, 2023, and before that I can't do it. I actually need you to even begin to love people, love difficult people like Jesus does. So now would be good. Give me your power. Give me your Spirit. Welcome to Gospel Rant, New Year's Anti-Resolution Revolution Month. Yeah? So one last time, New Year's resolution, don't. I mean, isn't that great? I mean, just erase the file on your computer, right? Get rid of the books. Don't donate them to charity. Just get rid of them. The New Year's resolution books, burn them, something. We Christians, we don't have a problem with independence. We got a problem with dependence. And New Year's resolutions just puts flames on the independence. Yeah, take a breath, move along. Just keep remembering last year. You are called for something higher than your capacity to change the world. You need God's capacity to actually change the world, to love yourself, to love other people, particularly people who, a little hard to love in your life, yeah? But that's what Jesus did, yeah? Here are the top 10 New Year's resolutions. All right, and look, you're better than this. Number 1, exercise more. Selfish. Lose weight. Selfish. Get organized. Selfish. Learn a new skill or hobby. Bored and selfish. Live life to the fullness. Really, bumper sticker. Selfish. Save more money. All right, selfish. Quit smoking. Okay, do that. Spend more time with family and friends. Okay, that's good. But what you mean is for selfish reasons. Travel more, read more. Yeah, I love that. But selfish. Really? Child of the Most High God. 2 kingdoms are at war here. There's people out there who are unloved, unlovable, and unlovely, and they need to hear about this God who loves those types of people innately. Surely we can do better than this. Sister, brother, is that your legacy? Is it to be part of God's kingdom work or not? Do you want to change the world or not? You're here. You've been left here on planet Earth instead of being taken to heaven, and not just for you to fiddle around with a new hobby. Those are good. Don't get me wrong. I'm not judging that. I'm just saying you've got great things in mind. God has picked you. He has saved you. You're on a quest, and you can't see it probably. I get that. Again, no judgment. Ask God to make you see. Ask God to give you a spirit of discernment. Ask God to make you feel His favor. All of those spiritual fruits, right? And maybe you're hesitant to do that because you've crashed and burned too many times. Maybe you're looking at your history of sin and going, God might want to use Mother Teresa, but not me. I get that too. I've been there. Well, let me share with you my daily prayer. I mean, I gave you the simple, uncluttered gospel. I'd need that a couple times a day. But here's my daily prayer. And it's not a New Year's resolution at all. It's an anti-resolution resolution. God raised me up, God, and I will raise you up, Father, Son, and Spirit, and your message of your love for the unlovable, the unloved, and the unlovely. And that's all of us on any given day if we were just a little bit honest. But I need God first. I need God's power first. I'm learning that. I'm not saying I'm 100% on board with that, but I'm learning that more and more and more, and I'm asking more and more for that, and I'm seeing fruit of that. Look, I know I'm the least likely person to do this. I mean, I have all kind of insecurities, relational insecurities about being unloved and unlovable, right? I got that. But with God's power, I'm beginning to experience it more, and I'm experiencing more of God's love for other people. And it's noticeable, little. All right, so back to the top 10 list. It doesn't, in a big sense, battle, Jesus, kingdom, people needing to hear this message. It doesn't matter if I exercise more or way less. I could do both. Those don't have the power or leverage to accomplish really high kingdom goals. You're not left on planet Earth to exercise more and way less, or way more, depending upon your situation. Organization, yeah, that's good. But again, it doesn't have the power to change the world. Not really. I mean, it can make the world more efficient. I get that. But boy, we're called for bigger things. Neither does a hobby or saving money or traveling more. All those things are good. But in the end, is this what living the Christ life with Christ's power and His Spirit bursting through us, is that what it looks like? I don't think so. So look up, daughter and son of God. Join me in that. Throw up empty hands and admit we can't do it. And we can pray to God to give us His power, heaven-sourced power, fruit of the Spirit, fingerprints of the Spirit, right? Those 5 things we've talked about. What could go wrong in 2025? Actually, it could be a lot of fun. When we see this again in 2026, we might just have some wild stories. Amen? Well, you've suffered through an entire month of anti-resolution revolution. I hope it's given you some things to think about and a different approach to 2025. We're going to get to Vagabond Diary on February 2nd. The next show is Hank. Hank ended his life as an avowed atheist. So how do you think the meeting with Jesus went after his tragic, untimely death? Whew, it is going to be a head trip. There's going to be a lot of stuff in there. The conversation, it's a fairly long podcast, but it's loaded. And I can't wait to get feedback and hear what you think about it and what you disagree with. I got that too. I'm Dr. Bill Senyard. If you want to learn more, go to gospel-app.com and let me know what you think about Vagabond and about the anti-resolution revolution. It got Bill at gospel-app.com. We'll see you on February 2nd with Hank. Take heart, child of God.